Hey everyone, it's Ali with Remax. I hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to hop on here and give you a little bit of a market update. But first and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great 2025. Hopefully, this year is full of prosperity and joy for you and for everyone you hold close, and that it's a great year ahead. 2024 was a bit of a turbulent time for our Calgary market. We had absorption rates as high as 103% in March and as low as 38% in September. So a bit of a volatile market. In December, this past month, we had an absorption rate of about 41%. So what that means is if you look at the number of sales that happened divided by the number of active listings, we are about 41%, which is about 4 out of 10 homes, right? This is the fourth time in the last 4 months where we have seen it consecutively be within 2%, from 38% to 42%, kind of in that range, to indicate to us that this is now a balanced market that we're seeing in Calgary. Compared to November of 2024, listings are down about 29%, sales are down about 26%, and as these kind of drop in lockstep, you can see that the absorption rate doesn't have any effect because they are coming down together. If we're comparing to December of 2023, listings are up 29%, sales are down 4%. So you can see that there is a gap of the number of active listings compared to the sales that's now happening, which we didn't have in last year in December. In terms of median pricing, we're down across all segments. So the attached segment, which is semi-detached, half duplexes, things like that, they are down about 8.7% month over month to a new median price of about $580,000. In the detached segment, we are down about 3.5%, and the new median price is around $685,000 for Calgary. If we look at the comparison between the median pricing of today compared to last year, we are still higher by about 11 to 15% depending on the segment that you're looking at. Compared to December though, however, of last year, we are only up higher by about 6 to 7%. So you can see that appreciation that we're kind of coming off of is eroding a little bit, and that is predominantly due to us moving towards a balanced market rather than a seller's market that we were in. In terms of what I think sellers and buyers should be looking at going into the new year here is that sellers might need to take advantage of the market and prepare a little bit sooner for the spring market than they had anticipated. And I'll go into a little bit of detail on that a little bit later here. But in terms of what buyers should be doing is because the rates are lower right now on the variable side only, you're able to do your due diligence right now. You're in a balanced market where you can negotiate. Now is the time to start looking at property because you have those advantages to you. Those weren't around last year when we were at 60%. They weren't even around in March of last year when we were at 103%. So you need to take advantage of the market that we're in right now. Depending on what the spring market does, they might bring some more inventory into the market, but you got to remember when more inventory comes, more buyers come out of the woodwork as well, and you will have more competition when it gets to that point if you're waiting to look and buy a property at that point. In terms of what I'm expecting to kind of see going into 2025, in 2022 is kind of the market that we're kind of mimicking right now going into 2025. We had a very short spring market. So the spring market only lasted till about March, beginning of April, and then it really went into a balanced market in 2022. In 2023, we had a very bullish market where we were on a spring market, if you'd like to call it that, almost into the summertime, where we had a lot of activity, a lot of interest, and our pricing went up accordingly with that. I don't think that's going to be what's going to be happening going into 2025. I think we're going to be closer to what we saw in 2022, and that's the market that we're going to be in going into 2025. Now, again, this is all bearing on kind of where we are with the economy right now. Tariffs and things like that are always changing things. But as of right now, we're kind of in a cooler market, and we should be planning accordingly to that. So if you're looking to kind of get prepared as a seller to get into the spring market, I'd recommend maybe we start having the conversations now, kind of getting an idea of what your property is worth today, and then kind of keeping on top of that as we get closer to the spring market. But the bigger part of it too is starting to prepare your property. It's not like the market was in 2023 where you can just put a sign in the yard and buyers will come and line up unless we price it accordingly to do that. But if you're trying to get a little bit more out of it, you have to kind of look at renovations potentially, preparing the house for sale, cleaning, decluttering, those types of things where I can help you and I can coach you through getting it ready so that when the spring market hits, regardless of how long it is, you are able to take advantage of it. In terms of buyers, I think right now is your opportunity. You should be looking right now for property that you can kind of get into and then ride the low of the interest rates if you're going to go the variable route. The fixed have gone up a little bit because they're tied to the bond market. But if you can ride the low of the interest rates, you know, you can get into a property maybe before spring so you can move in when the weather's better. Now is your time to kind of start looking at those types of properties and taking advantage of the market that you can. Because like I said, when the spring market comes, if that's when you're waiting, so is everybody else. So you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the market that you're in right now and being able to find that property that works for you. I've had the opportunity of being in this industry for 10 years. I've been through the highs and I've been through some of the lows, and I'm pleading with you, like, now is the time for you to buy if you're a buyer right now, because you want to take advantage of these prices, opportunity to do your due diligence and to be able to negotiate your pricing with it. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to review this video. If you have any comments on how I can kind of make this better, I'd love to hear your feedback. Please feel free to subscribe or and like the video as well, because that always helps. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. If you have any questions, please check out the description below for the charts that I referenced or anything like that. And if you'd like to get in touch with me, my calendar link will be below as well. Thank you so much again, and have a great day.